think the world needs to see them. I think the world needs to see that, yes, you function and you function fine. Being different is just that, it's different, but it's okay to be different. My name is Katie Hurst, and we have 6 children. 3 of them are biological children, and 3 are from China that we've adopted. When I was 7 years old, I read a book about China, and it was called These Are My People. It just made me fall in love with the culture of China. When my husband and I started dating, it was something that I knew I wanted to do, was go to China, adopt from China. He was open to the idea, so I kept him.
Little did I know how serious she was. three adoptions later, it was
Where'd it go?
Oh, here. We started adopting Simon, and he came home it's about 6 years ago now. He had thalassemia beta major. We knew he couldn't get the treatment and the medicine that he needed to sustain his life in China. When we were adopting Simon, we saw a picture of a little girl, super cute, chubby cheeks, and it turns out it was Ellie. So a year after Simon came home, we did get all the paperwork together and start the process for Ellie. We were well into that process when we discovered Evie. She had the same condition, born without eyes, same age. We decided to go ahead and bring her home along with Ellie. All of our kids are great kids. They get along really well. They have all accepted each other, which is a really key reason we've been able to make this work. We got Evie, and she was very small. She was 4.5 years old at the time, and she was 11 pounds. Failing to thrive is what the doctors called it. We had to be very careful about what we fed her.
How to make a perfect snowball. The 3 elements of a perfect snowball are material, size.
By the time we came home a month later, she had gained 6 pounds. She actually ate like a champ that first week or 2. We were all very happy with that.
Excellent.
Evie, look.
Faith,
Yeah.
may please listen to your Leave Me to the Cross by Melissarsville?
You have to go to school. Come on.
As Ellie is awake?
You're fine.
Their condition is actually called anophthalmia. It's extremely rare. I think it's 1 in every 250,000. However, even that number, they're more rare because they were born without both eyes. I have seen it in a number of cases of kids waiting to be adopted in China. So I don't know if that's more prevalent or if it's just simply the concentration of the kids being abandoned that need homes. Just normalizing it and getting them out in the world and letting people see who they are and enjoy who they are. I think that cuts down on the fear. I'm proud of who they are, and I think they're genuinely beautiful girls. And I think the world needs to start to see that. Say cheese for me.
Cheese.
Teeth together. Cheese.
Cheese.
Good job, Ellie. Good job, Ellie.
Want shoes?
I want shoes next. Okay, thank you for telling me. Nice job. Ellie and Evie both have intensive therapy, whether or not it's done at school and through the school or outside organizations. We have speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy. We have music therapy, which is a new addition, and that one has been really just opened doors into their minds.
Daddy doesn't like the word thought.
Brush your hair.
All right, Zip.
I get to go on the bus.
Yep, find the door. Step down. One, two, pick up your feet.
We're gonna go all the way down to the driveway.
Here comes the bus.
Good morning. Where's Miss Carrie?
It is off already.
Are you gonna wait till it comes on?
Welcome, Evie.
Welcome, Evie.
Evie.
Ellie and Evie are both learning Braille. Evie she knows her whole alphabet and she's beginning reading with those. Ellie is learning Braille. She's a little bit slower on learning it, so she doesn't know her letters yet, but we're working towards that.
Kiss your brain. You do number 7.
Number 7.
Free and appropriate education for all, right? It's called FAPE, is something that is mandated by law. And so students arrive with needs and we do our best to meet those needs. Right now, Evie and Ellie are in first grade. So there's a first grade cohort. In Michigan and in the United States, it's recognized that there's a lot of value for having students that have disabilities learning alongside those students who do not have disabilities. And there's actually studies that show that both parts of that equation benefit from that.
Oh, you're gonna show off today. You can already tell. Okay.
Ellie goes to 33 hours of therapy every single week. And Evie has multiple hours on top of her schooling that she does as well. So it's a lot of running around for us. But we've just seen huge improvements through the therapies that they do.
Did you do Braille today?
Yeah.
Did you do math?
Yeah. May I please count to 10?
Go ahead.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。
How do you say hi in Chinese?
Hi, Chinese.
Evie, say ni hao.
你好。
There you go. A little faster. Pick up your feet. There you go. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you find her?
Do you remember where I'm at? Ta-da! You found me.
Find the knob.
You found it. It's a heavy door. Pull hard, and I'll help. All right, here we go.
Well, it's time to start. Evie's playing on the piano today.
Well, it's time to start. Won't you play on the piano
today?
Go for it, Evie.
Music therapy is helping individuals with special need of one kind or another to develop and function to their greatest potential. We're working on motor skills, both fine and gross motor skills. We're working on communication skills. We're working on social skills, turn taking. We're working on ability to self-regulate, to be able to engage in social problem solving.
I like it.
Well, then think 1 second.
I can't say well.
Think 1 second and figure out how you need to tell me what it is you want.
May I please have a pedal drum?
Yes, here is the paddle drum. Where do you want to put it?
On Miss Denise's lap.
That's better. Nice job. So we were saying, I like.
There is unfortunately a misconception and the way a lot of people often unconsciously treat individuals with autism is that they're not competent. I find this not to be the case. The individuals I work with, often, depending on the topic, in many ways are much brighter and much more gifted than I am.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye, thank you.
You're welcome.
May I please say goodbye to the couch?
Yes.
That's right.
All right, turn around. Get your cane.
Future expectations, we try not to have too many expectations, is where we've kind of put our lives. We know Ellie will live with us forever. She will never be independent. And so we are trying to secure a future for her that is secure. For Simon, we just continue to hope and pray that there is a cure for his condition. There's a lot of good gene therapy on the horizon, and we keep our eyes on that, and we're hopeful that by the time he's an adult, that's a real possibility.
Brush is gonna go.
Evie is still, we're figuring her out.
There's a hope is waiting for you in the dark. Beautiful just the way you are, and you don't have to change.
Suddenly we were hitting millions of views, and I didn't even know who was viewing it. I was still in the hospital with Effie. We would get phone calls from back home, Mom, it hit 10 million views. And I went, what? That's just crazy. So yeah, she just became a little star overnight, which I've always said she has some sort of diva gene in her.
When the shop is bun, gonna cut me.
Many of us believe Evie is going to go far. She's going to have a lovely future, probably in music. I suspect she will continue to sing for the world.
This is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look at this, here I come. And I'm marching up at the beat of drum.